Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be a mid-monthly reading for all of the signs from mid-month May 2018, focusing specifically on the areas of love and relationships and career and finances. For the love and relationships portion of the reading, I'll be using the Chrysalis Tarot by Holly Sierra. And we'll pull an additional oracle card from the Romance Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And for the career and finance portion, I'll use the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti and pull an oracle card from the Life Purpose Oracle card deck. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, you can connect with me in a number of ways. The most, the quickest and newest way would be by using the INSTANTGO app on your iPhone or smartphone. It's a great new app that can put us in touch with each other very quickly. If it's just sort of a quick question that you have, we can message each other on it. So I would encourage you to take a look at that. Information for it is in the description box below, but you can just search me up by Changing Phases Tarot once you install the app. Or you could email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com or take a look at my site, changingphasestarot.weebly.com. You'll find information about the types of readings that I offer as well as pricing for the readings. Now, for this month as well, just another reminder, at the end of the month on May 29th, we will be having the next full moon. It's the full moon in Sagittarius, and it's the flower moon. So I'll be putting out, like I usually do, I'll put out a special full moon tarot spread for the full moon, and I also do a giveaway. So be looking out for the special video for the giveaway. And if you're interested, you can you'll watch the video to find out how you can enter into the giveaway to win a free reading with me. It's a one question reading, but I do a 10-card Celtic cross spread, much like I do for the monthly readings. And it's just something that I like to do to give back to everybody who likes my videos and comes on and watches them and subscribes to the channel. I really do appreciate it. So it's just a little something that I do to give back. All right, so I will stop for now, and I will see each of the signs in 1 second for your reading. Hi Capricorn, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your mid-May reading. As you can see, I've already shuffled off camera and have laid the spread just to try to save a little bit of time. Let's get started, beginning with your career and finance portion of the reading. You have in the past position, Major Arcana number 4, the Emperor, followed by 7 of Pentacles, and the outbound energy for the month of May heading into June, 4 of Wands. The card from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the last portion of the month, you have Major Arcana number 1, the Magician. Interesting. You have two Major Arcanas out of the 4, and then you have 2 number 4s, and then 1 Pentacles and 1 Wands. Okay. And the card that came out for the life purpose, right, is light and love. Because your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. All right, so starting off with the Emperor in the past position here. The Emperor is, he's a very, 4s in the Tarot, and we have 2 4s here. It's stable energy, right? And the Emperor is kind of the ultimate father figure in the Tarot, even greater than the kings. The kings rule over their kingdom. The Emperor has an empire. So he is higher than the kings are. And he is very much about, protecting what is his, protecting his home, protecting his family. He's a very stable energy, right? It's about stability, about providing that strong foundation for your family, for yourself. So, with this card sitting in the past position, this could be over the past or in the recent past. You could have been very focused, on doing things the traditional way, doing things by the book, building up that foundation that you really wanted for yourself, for your family. Could have involved getting a home, um, getting that financial stability that you always sort of desired for yourself. He's also, he can have to do with people of authority. So, for some of you, this could have been maybe dealing with people in authority figures over the, in the recent past. Sometimes he appears when there's like if you're dealing with sort of authority figures, like in police officers, or like the military, something to do with the military or police force. He's very much about law and order. So maybe you have been very busy at or been working very hard at doing things by the book, building that healthy, stable environment, that you really wanted. And this could be within the home, at your workplace, even within your relationships. I know that we're talking more about career and finances here, but it's all about rules, regulations, and then, building that stable foundation. So you could have been working hard at that. And then, we have it's kind of a similar message, really. I mean, 3 different cards, but the message is really, sum it up, I would say it's you're working or have been working very hard. You've definitely seen progress. You're feeling good about the progress that you have seen, whether this is, at work or within your home life. Like you've built that financial sort of stability that you've really wanted for yourself, and you're feeling good about that. But you're kind of looking and saying, all right, well, now what? This has worked so far. What else do I need to do? Is there anything I need to change? Anything I need to tweak to, reach that sort of end goal, whatever that end goal is. And then, with this 7 of Pentacles card, that card really does speak of, it's the suit of Pentacles. It deals with material prosperity. It's our job. It's the money that we earn for the work that we do. It also has to do with our home, our family. And you can see that the girl here on the card, she's standing in front of this tree, and the tree has, she has this basket. Her tree is full of pentacles. So she's worked hard. She's taken care of this tree. She's worked very hard to make this tree bear fruit. She's taken care of it. She's watered it, and now she's sort of standing there, and she's reaping, the rewards of all of her hard work. She's also, thinking about, okay, and now what? And what, do I need to do anything different? Should I stay on the same path? And then the outbound energy with this 4 of Wands, this is the happy home and family card. You can see that there's this beautiful union. It's more stable energy here, right? We have the family underneath this beautiful sort of garland of flowers. And this is it. Sometimes it speaks of a marriage. I know we're not looking at relationships here, but it can be marriage. And it's also, a card of the home, of the family, which is why, again, I and it's stable energy here. So I think that for some of you, or many of you, there's a definite focus on home, on family, this could be you, could be moving home, or it could just be, you at home, really taking care of things around the home. Maybe this is, for some of you, you're taking time off. We're coming up to the summer now. Maybe this is taking some time off of work and focusing on the home, focusing on the family, doing renovations around the home, working in the garden. You see there in this beautiful garden, we have the little rabbits here. So it's a time of abundance. It's a time of happiness, a time of unity. You see the families all together here. And they've worked on, much like the energy of this 4 of the Emperor. Here, this family, they've really, they've built this very stable, strong foundation and relationship and home that they wanted, So it's about being kind of being grateful, but also being satisfied, being proud of what you've achieved so far and celebrating this. It's time for, some type of celebration here because of what you've achieved. And then with the overall energy of the magician is all about manifesting, right? And you just being very powerful. You can see that the magician here, he holds 4 elements, right, within his grasp, and he's a very powerful figure. But he also, he knows how to harness his own power, and he knows how to partner with the universe, and set his intentions and use, the power of the universe along with his own abilities and his own talents to manifest what he wants in the material realm. So this is you just, you're very powerful. I mean, we have 2 very powerful cards here, the Magician and the Emperor. Both of these are very, it's sort of power and manifestation and really building and strong foundation. So I get it's very sort of like strong, successful, very solid energy coming here. So for many of you, I feel that, if this is within the workplace, this could be you, really just bringing about those changes that you want for yourself within the workplace. This could be, you trying for the promotion, you going after, that job that you always wanted. This could be you, again, with the home. I mean, the home is very prevalent here with the, the Emperor, the 4 of Wands. Again, could be something to do with your home, with your family, but lots of focus, lots of celebration, financial stability here. And just overall, a very solid reading as far as finance and career goes. Let me turn to this Light and Love card. Let me find my guidebook. I like to read the full description for these oracle cards. And this card says, Light and Love. You are a conduit of God's pure light and love, and you bring this healing energy through your prayers, visualizations, and positive intentions. This is your life purpose. Although it may seem non-specific, rest assured that your prayers have helped in significant, specific ways. You are anchoring divine light and love to the earth, which is ensuring that the planet is safe, stable, and protected. Please keep up this good work, as it is necessary and valuable. You can also channel this purpose in other ways as well. For example, your natural spiritual gifts make you a wonderfully successful healer. Whether you conduct energy work, counseling, or some other type of physical or psychological therapy, always remember to bring the divine healing force. You don't need to drain your own energy, as there is an unlimited supply readily available for all who tap into the divine. This card also signifies that you can heal your present situation by applying light and love to it and everyone involved. Hold only positive and loving thoughts and feelings and watch the blessings multiply in beautifully surprising ways. And that's interesting about this unlimited supply of energy, right? For those who tap into the divine, that's very much about the magician, right? Look at that light shining behind him. That he is all about tapping into that divine power, the divine energy, right, of the universe. It's there. So for many of you, you have this ability to do that. You have this ability to tap into the universe, and in this case, to help others, yes, through this light and love card. And, maybe something, maybe there's an opportunity for you to do something using, either working as a counselor or helping other people in some way. But for others, this is about you trusting and using, this energy that you can harness from the universe to bring about these very positive and solid and stable things in your life, because, the energy is definitely surrounding you over the next couple of weeks for that. So looks good. Let's move on to the love and relationships. So we have, in the past position, you have Major Arcana number 11, Strength. And in this particular deck, he's called Papa Legba. And I think I mentioned it in the introduction, but some of the cards in this Chrysalis Tarot, especially the Court cards and the Major Arcana cards, they have slightly different meanings, and they also, they have different names attached to them as well. So I'll get to the meanings of these. But you have the Strength card in the past position. This card keeps appearing in the relationship reading for many of the signs. We have the Four of Scrolls. This would be the Four of Swords sitting in the present position. Obviously, time is malleable, so present being whenever you hear this message. And in the future position, the outbound energy for the month, you have the Six of Spirals. This would be the Six of Wands. And the overall energy for the last 2 weeks, you have the Queen of Spirals, so the Queen of Wands. And in this particular deck, she's called Muse. And your Romance Angels card, this is beautiful. You have True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And that's interesting because you see how he's wearing like he looks like he's in the military, right? And I know I wasn't talking about the romance reading, but I kept saying for the Emperor, I was getting, definitely like military or somebody in the, the police force, or for some of you, it's kind of, sometimes the readings do that, the sort of crossover messages that I get. For some of you, this true love, this could be somebody in the military. All right, well, we'll see how this plays out. Let's start off with the past position. In the recent past, you have the Strength card, and this is Major Arcana, so significant message here, but it does sit in the past. And the Strength card speaks of, having that emotional, that mental, emotional strength to deal with a situation. It's not about physical strength. It's about going within. It's about, having that determination and the courage as well to face a certain situation. So it's inner strength, right, as opposed to the physical, the outer strength. It's inner strength. And this card in this particular deck, this Papa Legba, he's sort of the master, and sometimes he's referred to as like Eshu. Sometimes he sits at the crossroads, right? In a lot of the African diaspora religions, he sits at the crossroads, and he's the messenger as well between, our physical realm and the spiritual realm, the gods. And so he's many of the ceremonies begin by welcoming Papa Legba, welcoming Eshu, and then he sort of initiates and begins the ceremony, and then allows for this communication with the gods, right, with the other world. So he's this sort of sits at this mystical gateway, so he's what he would try in this particular deck. He's reminding you, to have this inner strength. It was really all about, going inwards, also higher consciousness. And then he's also sort of encourages us to think about, if there's something within like our relationships or past relationships even, that may be something that in some way impeded or hindered, or the way that we acted or the way that we dealt with certain situations in previous relationships. He asks for us to, to kind of look at that, face it head on, have the courage to look at that. And so the inner courage and the inner strength to deal with that. So there could have been a situation, in the past that you were called to use your inner strength to handle a particular situation. If this is, this was a romantic relationship, this could have been maybe a difficult period in that relationship. This could have been after leaving, a relationship or a relationship ending, you needing that inner strength, to deal with that situation. But it's all about having the inner strength to face our fears, to face a particular situation. And then we have this healing card in the present position. The Four of Swords is a card that, the suit of swords is, or scroll of swords, is air energy in it. It deals with our minds, it's cerebral energy, it deals with our intellect. It's the suit of ideas, where we set our intentions. And the Four of Swords, it deals with taking time out, right? It's about retreating from the world, really, having that time to rest, to recuperate, to heal physically, mentally, emotionally, taking that time for yourself. So for some of you, this could have been, you needed to get over a difficult situation or relationship. And then you've been taking this time out, or you're currently in this period of, kind of like, even though she's not in a cocoon, but you see she has these like tiny wings. It's like she's not ready to burst out these wings and, fly off and begin this new relationship. She's still there kind of, she's recovering. So this is a period where you're reflecting, you're spending time on yourself. This could be a time where you're doing things for yourself, things you enjoy doing, things that are bringing you joy, as, and being alone. Sometimes it's not a bad thing to be alone, to have that alone time, that me time. And then you have this success card as the outbound energy, with the Queen of Wands as the overall energy. So the, two Wands cards. The suit of Wands has to do with our drive, determination, our passion, ambition, creativity, creative endeavors. It's also, the day-to-day matters in life. But the Six of Wands, or Six of Spirals, is a card of success, right? It's a card of receiving accolades, accolades for a job well done. In general, having success at something. So there could be, for some of you, there could be, if this is beginning a new relationship, there could be some type of success with this new relationship. If you move out of this healing energy of the Four of Scrolls, there could be some type of new relationship that comes in that has, the potential to be a good relationship for you. Could be, wishes fulfilled. There's a full moon in the background. And this is the outbound energy. And we have, when is the full moon? There's a full moon in Sagittarius. It's the flower moon coming up on May 29th, which is the end of the month. So there could be something for some of you, something significant happening around the 29th of the month, the end of the month. Wishes coming true here, wishes fulfilled. Kind of your, this time out and this inner strength, persistence has paid off. Transitioning into a new relationship as well. If you've been waiting for, sort of a positive sign or something to let you know that, okay, it's safe to love. Now that sounds really corny, but it's, it's time to have that new relationship. The Six of Spirals could be that, this is the, this positive sign. Okay, it's time, new growth, new relationships, full moon. Pay attention to what's, where you go. Maybe you're going somewhere around the full moon that you might end up meeting somebody. Could it even be a fire sign individual? We have here as the overall energy, this Queen of Spirals. So usually this would be an older fire sign individual. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female. Obviously she appears here as the queen, right, as a female, but not gender specific in these general readings. And usually this Queen of Spirals, or Queen of Wands, she's a kind of formidable creature, really, because she's very strong-willed. She's caring, but she's a go-getter. She's kind of the type of person who can handle many different things at one time. She's very good at what she does. She's a person who's a great employee at work. She's a caring, if it's a significant other, a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, very caring, and she's she's also very courageous, you know, and she's very, she's fearless. She's kind of that trailblazer, you know, she's not afraid to go to start off a new thing to, you know, she's very inspiring, you know, and people tend to follow her, tend to sort of drawn to her charisma. She's a very charismatic individual. And in this particular deck, you know, speaking of inspiration, she's called the Muse. Let me hold that up again. And so sometimes, you know, she can come when you're seeking some type of inspiration. This could be the inspiration that you need to get back into the dating scene if you have been out of it for a while. For others, this could be, you know, like I said, this fire sign individual coming in. This could be and we have true love. So there could be a brand new relationship here with a fire sign individual. For others, there could be, you know, there could have been a difficult situation. You could have, you know, even taken a break from each other. There could have been a difficult patch in your relationship. You could have taken a time away from that person, right? Maybe you separated for a while. And then there's a coming back together. There's a success of this Six of Spirals. And this could be with this fire sign individual here. And she's, you know, she's very good at, she's a very sort of, I'm saying inspiring, but she's an inspiring type of person, you know, that can sort of help you. She encourages you to do things. So this is a, you know, somebody who will aid in your success, or who will help, you know, in your success. She's somebody who can sort of bring you up, you know, she can add something to you when you come together, you know, that the two of you together can really, you know, you can achieve more things than you by yourself. And then this Romance Angels card, let me find my guidebook here. It's True Love, and this card says, True Love, here we go. You pulled this card because true and lasting love is here for you. If your question was about a specific person, then this card serves as a validation of the relationship's divine nature. This individual has genuine love for you, and you can both overcome the issues that arise. This is especially the case if you can express your feelings through attributes such as kindness, compassion, and courtesy toward each other. For instance, having honest conversations would be an expression of your true love, even if it involves discussing uncomfortable topics. If you're currently seeking a relationship, this card offers you assurance that true love is on its way. Keep the faith that a wonderful relationship is destined to come to you, and don't compromise with an unsuitable partner. It's essential that you treat yourself well by taking excellent care of yourself, for the foundation of a true love relationship is two people who cherish who they are. And I was saying that, right, with this Four of Swords. There's definitely, you know, there's healing, but it's also about you taking care of yourself, taking time out, you know, to pamper yourself. You know, do something special. Go to the salon. Go get your nails done if that's what you like to do, or take a bubble bath, or do something that, you know, to sort of pamper yourself here. Take care of yourself. Love yourself first, because, you know, we are the most important ones. We need to love ourselves first, right? Have that self-love, love the person that we are, and then open ourselves up to the other, you know, this other new opportunity here. And it definitely, you know, with the Six of Wands and then this Queen of Wands and the True Love card, there could definitely be a new relationship starting up for some Capricorns out there. So I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. I thank you for watching the video today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.